determine which ones need me to estimate their impact fees. And that's where I start with that. Then I go to numbers that I have to put together, and I put together the invoices for our developers. Oftentimes I'll get phone calls to give quotes before the development comes through, and so developers want to know how much they can budget for. So sometimes I put through proposed estimates to help them with that. And the bulk of it is making sure that the fees are in the system as fast as possible. I love the esprit de corps that I experience, just how everybody teamwork together. I enjoy knowing that I can make a difference for the city and that my position can have a positive impact for our city.
Oh, you're swimming in the pool?
I'm Stacey Losio. I'm the Emergency Management Coordinator for the City of Northport, and we're going to talk about why it's important to have a go kit and what should go inside of it. It's important to have a go bag because if you wait last minute to pack, there are definitely going to be items that you're going to forget in the scramble to get everything put together. So it's important to have your documents such as IDs, insurance paperwork, titles for your home and your vehicles and your boats, just so that if your home does flood or your roof blows off, all those documents are with you and they're safe, because you don't want to end up losing those and having to try to replace those later on. Also in your go bag, you should think about what medications you might need to have ahead of time. If we're under a state of emergency, you are able to refill your prescriptions ahead of time, even if they're not due yet. So it's important to do that. Also in your go bags, you should have non-perishable food, flashlight, batteries, a radio that is battery powered and extra batteries. Should all power go out, we will be able to broadcast on 97.5 FM, any emergency information. So be sure to have your battery powered radio ready and tuned in to 97.5.
I believe that the Natural Resources Department will be an integral part for the city's growth, as we want to achieve a more balanced approach of development in the future.
What we really want to do is see sensible development, sustainable development, and development that is in line with what we already have here. So we want to preserve as much as we can of the natural resources, so there is still place for our natural species, our migrating birds, and all the other species that live and survive in our habitat.
Natural systems are a big part of the ways ecosystems function, an important part for our community, our listed species. They stabilize the soil, they provide so many different benefits, including shade, limiting the heat island effect within our city, providing habitat, providing shelter for these species, and just also for our aesthetic enjoyment.
Well, as an arborist, a lot of what I do...
Today is Thursday, February 6, 2025. It's 4 p.m. We're in the city chambers, and I call the City Commission regular meeting to order. Commissioners present are Commissioner Duval, Commissioner Langdon, Mayor Stokes, Vice Mayor Emmerich, Commissioner Petra. There's a quorum present for the meeting. Also present, City Manager Fletcher, Interim City Attorney Golan, City Clerk Faust, Board Specialist Lane. We got Deputy Chief Herlihy, and I don't know who from the police. Commander Lyons, welcome. And let's see who's going to lead us in the pledge.
Your victim. You have to pick your victim.
I know. How about Mr. Golan? Would you do us the honor? I'm looking for a motion to approve the agenda. So moved.
Second.
A motion by Vice Mayor to approve the agenda, seconded by Commissioner Langdon. Let us vote. And that passes 5-0. City Clerk, any public comments? There is none. With that, we're welcoming new employees. City Manager, this is your item.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We'd like to welcome Sandy Knowles, our Risk and Benefits Manager, to introduce the new employees to Northport. Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Sandy Knowles, the Risk and Benefits Manager. It's an honor to be able to congratulate and welcome everyone to the city. As I announce your names, if you could please stand so we can be acknowledged by your peers. City Attorney's Office, Kimberly Rubino. Thank you. City Clerk's Office, Shannon Gray. Sarah Lane from the City Clerk's Office. From Development Services, we have Matthew Clemens. Shanice Walker. From Fire, we have Joel Aranda. Adrian Cordeau. Hunter Fuentes. Caleb Abney. Nicholas Persciuletti. Antonio Quintana, sorry. Nicholas Giacino. It's great y'all were here. On Parks, we have Maggie DiNardo. Michael Brunell. Okay, the police department, we have Jamie Ebershoff. Andrew Barker. Kaylee Ranlett. Narciso Sosa Fernandez. From the Utilities Department, we have Michelle Formetta. Thank you. Walter Harrigan. Kyle Rowe. Adam Finkelstein. Nicholas Jenna IV. welcome to the city. We thank you all for showing up for today, and we do encourage you to connect with your peers, ask them some questions, and embrace the opportunities for learning and development at the city. Your contributions matter, and we do look forward to seeing the positive impact that you'll make in our community, and welcome aboard, and we're glad to have you with us. Thank you.
All right. Next up, we have proclamations and recognitions. Commissioners, let's move on down front. Where's Duval? All righty. Can I get Rhodey and Jane? If they're here, come on up. All right. Ready to be honest? No.
Are we on? Are we good? I don't know if we're on or not, but this week at the Aquatic Association of Aquatic Professionals conference, we were lucky enough to be there to have our peers in the aquatic field recognize two of our very own. So without further ado, I'm going to have Devon Poulos speak to their accomplishments, and we'll get on with this course.
Exactly, correct. Taking off to the moon. So just want to start off with our vision and mission for our Parks and Rec department, because I think it rolls right into what we're talking about today. So as Trish said, my name is Devon Poulos, and I'm so fortunate to be the aquatics manager, recognizing these staff today. So the vision of the Parks and Recreation Department is to be a recognized leader in providing parks, facilities, and programs that increase wellness and enrich life experiences within our community. Our mission is to promote healthy and socially rewarding activities through the preservation of cultural resources and the provision of diverse, high-quality parks and natural spaces. Let's talk about lifeguards for a little bit. So lifeguards are more than just the people sitting in the tall chairs scanning the water. They're trained professionals, ready to respond in moments of crisis. Every day they stand as the first line of defense, ensuring the safety of swimmers, patrons, and families who come to enjoy the water. Their work is not just a job, it's a commitment to vigilance, skill, and readiness. On November 23rd, 2024, that commitment was put to the test in the most critical way possible. At Warm Mineral Springs Park, lead lifeguard Jane DeClerc and lifeguard 2 Brody McMahon responded to a medical emergency in the water. A woman in distress needed immediate assistance, and without hesitation, they sprang into action. Their training, instincts, and teamwork were pushed to the limit as they worked to rescue, assess, and ultimately perform CPR and resuscitate the victim, sustaining her life until emergency medical services arrived. Their quick thinking and composure in those life or death moments made all the difference. As Trish stated, for their heroic life-sustaining efforts, they were nominated to the Red Cross for the Professional Rescuers Award and were given that award on Monday in front of 1,500 aquatics professionals from all over the country, where they received a standing ovation. As their official citation states, this action exemplifies the highest degree of concern of one human being for another who is in distress. That sentiment is at the heart of what it means to be a lifeguard. It is why they train tirelessly, why they remain vigilant, and why their presence at our pools, beaches, and parks are so essential. Now, specifically within our division, The Northport Aquatics Division, we demand excellence from all staff because when things go wrong, there are no second chances. Redos are not an option. Our lifeguards train, I said I wouldn't do this. Our lifeguards train a minimum of 4 hours a month after enduring a difficult certification process, ensuring they are always prepared for emergencies like this. This level of readiness would not be possible without the unwavering support from our department leadership, the city manager's office, and our city commission. Their commitment to maintaining high standards allows us to provide the best possible protection for our community. Additionally, later on, our strong relationship with Northport Fire Rescue and our annual joint training sessions plays a crucial role in preparing for moments like these. These sessions allow our lifeguards and fire rescue personnel to understand the challenges each other face, ultimately leading to more successful outcomes for those in need. This partnership is paramount and its value cannot be overstated. I could not be more proud of Jane and Brody for their incredible rescue, their dedication, skill, and composure under pressure. That was a crazy day. And they embody what it truly means to be a professional lifeguard. They let their actions serve as a reminder of why rigorous training, strong leadership, and teamwork are so vital within our field. When researching for this day, what made this moment even more special was Jane and Brody, 4 years ago, actually took the lifeguard certification class together to start here with the city. So from day one, they trained side by side, they learned the life-saving skills, and they ultimately put those to test on November 23rd. A little bit about Jane. Once again, she's been with the city for a little bit over 4 years. She came to us as a seasonal lifeguard and quickly moved to a part-time lifeguard. We saw that leadership, the drive there. And now she's the lead lifeguard at Warm Mineral Springs, leading that lifeguard team day in and day out to make sure they're prepared. She's dedicated to providing a high level of service to everyone she encounters, and she's a huge asset to our team. Her dedication was once again on full display during Hurricane Ian, where I'll never stop telling this story, that even though her home had water up to the porch, she kayaked to Sumter Boulevard and drove in every day to serve the citizens in Northport. Thank you, Jane. Brody has also worked for the city for over 4 years, and without going into it, has had many challenges personally throughout the time, and we're so proud to see his growth. Last year, he successfully completed both the fire and EMT school, and he's now taking the next steps in his career by applying what he's learned both in fire and the EMT positions to start applying for careers within the fire department. Hopefully, we see him in the next year wearing one of those uniforms we saw earlier. His drive and commitment to public service are evident in everything. To finish off here, before I'm a mess and my makeup starts running, these two individuals exemplify the best of what it means to be a lifeguard, a first responder, and a dedicated public servant. Jade and Brody, we thank you for your hard work, your courage, and your unwavering dedication to our community. Thank you.
Of all the times that Devon has made fun of me for crying up here, I got it back today. With that being said, in honor of our partnership, I would like to invite Chief Gorski down.
Thank you. Well, congratulations to both of you. Job well done. If it wasn't for what they do, wouldn't have been able to save a life. And you all remember from American Heart Association that chains of survival, that's the first link. It's recognizing that emergency and calling 911 and doing something. Because if you guys weren't there, the outcome of that patient would have been entirely different. So with that, we'd like to recognize you all with a Life Savings for Excellence Award to Brody and for you, Jane. A job well done.
Next up, we've got a presentation, 2024 American Academy of Parks and Rec. Sandy?
All right, if this is a whole team award, so the whole Parks and Rec team that's here, please come on down. So tough act to follow, but it's the Parks and Rec show. We got this. So recently, Northport Parks and Recreation was named a National Gold Medal finalist for excellence in park and recreation management. Today, we have the honor of Lisa Paradis, a fellow of the American Academy of Parks and Recreation Administrators, to present that award to our team today.
Well, I got to tell you, that was, I know I am here. Let me just put it that way. Wow. That was just an awesome way to tee this up. So as Scott said, my name is Lisa Paradis, and I'm representing the American Academy for Park and Recreation Administration. I'm here today to locally present the gold medal finalist plaque to your community. The American Academy for Park and Recreation Administration, a governing body, organization for the National Gold Medal Award, consists of 137 distinguished practitioners and scholars in the field who are committed to the advancement of the park and recreation field. The Academy embraces opportunities to raise the bar and enhance the quality of park and recreation services to the local community through the National Gold Medal Awards program. The National Gold Medal Award is the most coveted award in the park and recreation profession, honoring agencies and communities throughout the United States that exceed industry standards and establish a higher standard for delivering public park and recreation services. Gold medal finalists and Grand Plaque recipients measure the impact and benefit of their services while addressing community needs through the involvement of citizens, staff, and elected officials into all planning addressing conservation, equity, all planning processes. Northport Park and Recreation Department has demonstrated exemplary efforts in addressing conservation, equity, and health and wellness. We applaud and congratulate your fine staff and leadership for your outstanding accomplishments. And I must say, this is an amazing accomplishment as a first-time applicant. This never happens. It's an amazing thing. Northport Parks and Recreation Department truly represents the best of the best. Since the award's inception in 1965, there has been only approximately 300 agencies named a gold medal finalist. You have demonstrated significant success with the design and delivery of superior services to the community. Northport Parks and Recreation Department is now in the upper echelon of more than 8,000 park and recreation agencies across the nation. While all gold medal finalists were celebrated on October 7th at a special reception in Atlanta, Georgia at the NRPA National Conference, in conjunction, we're delighted to be part of this local acknowledgement of this prestigious award. A little bit later, we had a little bit of weather in there in the middle, right? But on behalf of the American Academy for Park and Recreation Administration and from our financial sponsor, Musco Lighting, we congratulate you on your success. I'm honored and privileged to be here, and I'd like to award that.
To say that I am proud of this outstanding team in being recognized as a gold medal finalist is an understatement. The award really reflects their tireless efforts to deliver high-quality parks and recreation services to the community and their continued collaboration with our partners. Super proud of you all. Thank you. We gotta get pictures.
Jump the gun.
We jumped the gun.
Mr. Petrov, come on, you get the duty. Who do we have? What you want to do is just going to read gonna read it right on down to here. And, yeah, well, there, and then. We have anybody from economic development here? Boris? Any? Lori?
Tell me when.
Because they all go down here. Down.
Where's Northport, Florida proclamation? Whereas career and technical education programs provide students with the opportunity to gain the academic, technical, and employability skills necessary to succeed in the ever-changing workforce, and whereas CTE serves as a vital component of the local economy, providing businesses and industries with skilled professionals in high-demand fields such as healthcare, information technology, advanced manufacturing, construction, and more. And whereas CTE programs in Northport and across the state of Florida empower students to achieve career readiness by combining rigorous classroom instruction with hands-on learning and real-world experience. And whereas CTE programs offered by Suncoast Technical College's Northport campus play a crucial role in preparing students for high-skill, high-wage, and in-demand careers in the modern workforce. And whereas CTE programs help students explore their passions, foster innovation, and develop leadership skills that prepare them to be future leaders and entrepreneurs in Northport and beyond. And whereas the City of Northport recognizes the invaluable contributions of CTE educators, administrators, and industry partners who work tirelessly to equip students with the skills necessary for lifelong success. Now, therefore, we, the City Commission of the City of Northport, Florida, do hereby proclaim February 2025 as Career and Technical Education Month, in witness whereof we have hereunto set our hands and seal of the City of Northport, Florida, to be affixed this 6th day of February 2025.
Hey, everybody. So not only is that 2 tough facts to follow, but even that joke has already been stolen. So I'm just going to jump right in. Since we have the opportunity to recognize Career and Technical Education Month, we would like to use that opportunity to really shine a light and recognize on those who are doing some of the serious heavy lifting in our community to foster economic sustainability and job growth. So to that end, we have a very special guest today, Mr. Michael Endy. He's the Assistant Director of the Northport campus of Suncoast Technical College. Here to share.
Thank you. Yes, STC since 2017, when we opened our doors, has grown tremendously. And with the job that I now have and the impact we've made on the community, it was really cool just seeing the firefighters that were announced, the EMTs. I would say 2/3, if not all of them, have gone through STC's EMT program on their way to become firefighters, EMT paramedics. So it's really cool to see the impact we're having on the community. Just some things I'd like to share as we move forward. we have some really cool things happening. Number one, with the help of the City Commission and City Manager, Mr. Fletcher, we were able to secure $7.5 million from the County Commission through the SRQ Resiliency Grant to do our next phase, our expansion for the City of Northport. So that's super exciting. That will be going before our school board hopefully this month on the 18th at the school board agenda. So that's super exciting. That project will hopefully be completed July of 27 for our grant. So super excited to bring that expansion where we're going to bring in at least 4 new trades potentially here to the city that we desperately need, on top of more medical healthcare with SMH and all of our other business partners that we work so closely with, our new mental health hospital and Northport Behavioral Hospital, just all of those great facilities that we're bringing to Northport. They need the workforce development, and that's what we're really here to do. So the next really cool announcement is next year we're going to start a brand new HVAC program. We were lucky to get a grant for $707,000 through the state. So we are going to have a brand new HVAC program on top of everything else that we're continuing to do. So hope to continue to make a great impact in Northport. Can't wait for the expansion and just to continue to serve, and the hand in hand between the education, the high school and all that they do, transitioning to us with dual enrollment, and then getting those students and young adults that we saw today that are already out into the fields here serving the community. So thank you, as always, to the City of Northport for supporting us. And we, of course, love to support you all. Thank you. Tell me where to go. All right. Come in.
Congratulations.
All righty. City Clerk, do we have any public comments? We do not. There being no other business, it is 4:29, and I adjourn this meeting.